more. I only ate half that sandwich earlier. So, leftovers. Chicken, Asian stir fry, some pulled pork, and some Arizona tea.
Let me hit it with the wrench. Maybe it'll jar something loose. Take it easy. He's sick.
Bruce, you said you tried to remember. What do you remember, Pops? The Alamo? I'm starting to like Happy's plan. I gotta go. I got a briefing with Clint in an hour.
Don't you think his crew still thinks he's the Secret Service?
Anyway, can't do any outdoor work because it's raining. Not for at least another hour or so. Had more disturbing back and forth chat with people I grew up with about the election. Oh my gosh. I don't even know these people anymore. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, I don't even know these people I grew up with anymore. Just eating. What's going on here with this phone? Oh, that's dangerous. Tripod is broken. Just people on you know where. I have these conversations with these people all the time. And they don't see anything wrong with Project 2025. All they care about is illegals. They don't care the Constitution's being screwed with. They don't care. It's scary. No one's helped me out. And I can't do anything right now because it's raining. So as soon as it stops raining, I'm going to go out there and start moving stuff. Hey, Sean. I asked them flat out simple questions, and they won't answer. They refuse to answer any queries I have of them, which is downright indicative of their I don't know, their absolute belief in what's going on in their side. Jeez. Not to answer. I got you. They got their marching orders. Don't answer questions. I mean, I don't get why they won't even. Well, they don't feel they have to answer questions because they're right, and they don't even want to discuss anything. Well, no kids I know of. I got a bunch of leftovers here. Asian vegetables, some Asian chicken, stir fry, some pulled pork, and some iced tea. I'm working on it. I'm still doing a lot of cleaning in the house here. I've got to go out and empty my truck as much as I can tonight. I'm going to be beat. I mean, these are people I grew up with, and I have no I don't know who they are anymore. I mean, it completely baffles me. You know, I don't know. They've turned very white, and they grew up in a diverse world, but they are very white now. Well, I have to do some work. I don't have any money. I didn't save. I didn't put money away. So if I don't work a little, I do building maintenance, house maintenance, whatever. Hello from no, hello from Brazil. Hello from NL, Newfoundland. Oh, North Iraq. I have one follower, longtime follower on Newfoundland. I didn't know North Iraq was a thing. Billy Bab. Yeah. No, I have no money. I was a fool. I didn't save any money. I didn't see it coming. I just worked and lived. Stupid. No, you can't be my son. Well, see, that's the kind of questions I try to ask them, Courtney, and they refuse to answer. I'll send you a link to the. I bet you can read my posts. I don't think she's blocked her account. I'll try to send it to you. It's just she posted a simple meme and just stupid answers from friends, and then I showed up, and then me and her and me and one other kid who I went to school and grew up with, you know, we go at it. Lavesh, no, no. No, I didn't work for. I worked for myself, Gumby. I didn't work for anybody. I didn't. No, and I didn't save any money. I was. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't, I guess. Chief. I don't know. I just didn't. Never was taught it, first of all. You know, people have to have fear that they need to save, I think, partially, or have it instilled in them to save. I never did. You know, I just lived life. If I had money, I lived. You know, I worked, I lived, you know. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. You know, unlike one of my past girlfriends who was taught by her grandparents to pay herself to save. Now, none of that stuff was ever in my world, you know, and that kind of talk or anything. And since she was 18, she's paid herself 10% of her paychecks. Put that away, and she's very good, and she doesn't spend it, you know. So, and she makes really good money. So she's a millionaire, easily, I'm sure. You know, she makes really good money, you know, doing computer management. And, you know, I never did that. No, no real support system. Hey, SS. Well, Social Security, but not, I didn't pay my whole life because I worked for myself. And it's easy to not pay those things if you're not good at it, you know. So, yeah, I didn't pay a lot into Social Security either. I don't get much. I don't get much. It's not enough to live on, not unless you're just in a van. Oh, no, she doesn't want me any. She's with some guy as far as I know. No, that ain't never happened. No, who's gonna do that nonsense? Stupid. Cheese. Even my mom, when she retired, and she worked her whole life and paid into Social Security her whole life, only got $1,300 a month. Okay, you know, I mean, you can kind of live on that. I get less than that. So if I don't have some income or save this house, which is still gonna, I screwed up huge here, is gonna still take me a year, maybe. If I get lucky and I can buckle down, maybe a year, I could be able to get the house back. I don't know. Only money solves. And if I get the house back, then I'll have the apartment rented out hopefully in a few months. But then that money would be mine, the rental money. Then I can survive. Just friends, Nolan. All right, that's enough of the repeating. All right, that gets you sent away by children or ignorant adults. I don't know. You can always ask questions. Whether you get reprimanded is another thing. Thanks, JT. Yeah, I need to shave and get a haircut. I've been lazy this month, last month. Preppy. Obviously, you've never really looked around YouTube. I know people older than me on YouTube. And I was born in 1592. You know, get out of your little world. There's a lot more out there than just your little, you know, tunnel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want to be one, Courtney, I'll throw it to you. You know, because I have a bunch of mods, but they can't all be here at the same time or even be here at all because of all the crazy hours that I, you know, go live or even, you know, whatever. Mr. Beast. Oh, that would be fun. View message hidden. I've been working my ass off the last few weeks, but that's always because I'm behind the 8 ball. That's when I really push myself. I've been looking for one piece of paper in this house, a title. I can't find it. I found 4 other car titles, but not the one I need. Oh, 5. I found 5 car titles. Message held for review. Yeah, whatever. 27. Oh, well, I got to turn you on, Courtney. Once you become a moderator, you're blue with the wrench, which means you can adjust. So, have you ever hidden someone? Have you touched on somebody's comment and seen what you can do? That's what you'll be able to do. You know, you'll have the power. Not just for somebody that you don't like, but for the channel. No, Nolan, I don't know you. Here we go. Well, you have to be a little patient sometimes, Gumby. You can't just block people or put them in timeouts because you've got to, you know, I mean, if you've been here long enough, you've watched me what I tolerate and what I don't. You know, A bunch of leftover stuff. I heated up. Supervisor's here. What's up, Bandit? What's up, Bandit? Is he gonna jump up here or what? Oh, mukbang, yeah. I used to use that term years ago when I first started live streaming. I don't use that term anymore. I just chat when I'm eating because it's easy. There you go, Courtney. You're in the blue. Fancy. Where's my other phone? What was that? Cancel. I didn't want to send that. Have I ever watched John Q? I don't think so. I don't know. Every few hours sometimes. I don't know. Whenever I need to. Or when I want to take a break. I'm standing on my feet doing everything I'm doing, so I get tired a little. Oh, look at, look at, supervisor's here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at that. What are you doing? Sticking your paws up here. Bandit. Bandit, what are you doing? What do you see? What are you doing? Bandit. Hello. USMC. That's good. I like that. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Yes, I'm gonna have everybody pledge an oath, just like Trump wants people to pledge an oath to him to go to work for him. There's Baba. Trying to find something here. Man, this phone is so slow anymore. What was that I just saw? Trying to look something up. Whatever. mail from Russia. Whiskey while we're alive. Okay. Um, oh my. Yeah, there's no crash. It's nonsense. That's a troll. In fact, I should go back and find that person. Where is this person? All right, get rid of them. What are you doing, Bandit? What are you doing over there? You're all full of vinegar. All right, let's see if he needs to go out. He's kind of getting my attention. Come on, go outside. Crazy cat. Come on. Oh, come on. He wanted to eat. He wanted to eat. Oh, jeez. Hello, South Carolina. That's just nonsense. Eat the rest of my food, yeah. Good morning. Your daughter's getting married. Well, that's a big deal. Have I ever committed a crime? Yeah. Yeah. Too many. Bandit? I don't know. 6, 8 years old, maybe. I have no idea. A friend of mine is, he called me today. His last kitty cat is in bad shape, 18 and a half years old. That's pretty old for a kitty cat. And he's like wanting to know where he should go or what he should do. And I looked up, I called a bunch of other cat friends, people who deal with lots of community cats and feral cats and stuff like that. they gave me the names of a few vets. It's not cheap to be, it's not cheap to go to a vet and send your beloved over the rainbow. Oh, I've been through some. Oh, I've committed lots of them. So the first vet I called, they want $150 to euthanize a kitty cat. After I got some more leads from my friends, found a vet that does it for $85, so almost half. Still a lot of money. But worst crime? No, I don't know if we can talk about that. Too public. Well, I started stealing cars when I was 12. Gofa. Message held for review. What is this one? Has this person commented at all before? I don't think they have. Where is that? Okay, somebody. Courtney, yeah. That person, yeah, exactly. It depends. It can be 2 medicines. It can be 1. Or maybe it's 2 in the syringe. I don't know. One of my friends said it's two medicines. I don't know. When I did my dog, the last animal that I took to a vet to euthanize, he was 75 pounds, a big dog. I was going to take him to the next county to bury him. And I called around here and they wanted huge amounts of money. And one of the questions they all asked is how much does the dog weigh? Because they have to use more of the concoction. And but then my friend says, do you want to drive all the way out there with Joe already passed, deceased in the back seat? It's a good point. So I called a vet closer to where the farm was, and they did it for a lot less money, and he came right out to the car, gave the shot right there in the back seat, nice and peaceful and quick. So, oh, I'm sorry, Chief. Hello, Chili. Popcorn? Yeah, occasionally. Yes, it's 10:39 p.m. It better be dark or something bad is happening in the universe. Well, you cannot fix things like cancer, okay? Like my sister who just passed away. You can't fix a body riddled with cancer. It just doesn't happen. Once they discovered it, she had less than 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. That was it. There's nothing to do. I'm in Ohio. Exactly, Scott. you know. Well, he's not fixing much on this planet right now, so I don't have much belief in that nonsense. Sorry. No, I don't. Ohio. I'm on the north coast of America, the shores of Lake Erie. Waterville. Hello, Pam. Waterville, Ohio. Let me think. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Should I look it up first, or should I take a crazy guess? I don't think it's in northern Ohio. Could be around Columbus, could be Dayton, Cincy. That's what I'm going with. Oh, see, I was wrong. Near Toledo. Ah. I gotta look it up now. I'm a geography nut, so I look up cities or places or things all the time on my map, and then I put pins there. I save that location. Let's see, Waterville. Let me see if I've ever been through there. Chicago on Saturday early in the morning. Oh, nice. Waterville. Let's see if I've ever been through there. Where's the V at? Right in the middle. Let's see. Where's that at? It's on was it on the Maumee River? It's on the Maumee River. Perrysburg. I've been to Perrysburg. I don't think I've been through Waterville. Just a little south out of the places where I go. I got lots of stars around the Sorry. We have audio again. Fat fingers. Okay, we're back. All right. So I found I made a delivery to Toledo last year, and I found the new Glass City Park. Wow, what a cool park! So I have a video about it sometime last year of me walking all around Glass City Park and even sliding down the slide before it was installed. You'll have to go find it. Alicia. On Google? Oh my God. Here, I'll give you guys a Google tutorial, Google Map tutorial. I like to do tutorials. All right. Let's turn the phone around here. Let's get inside. So it's real easy. So you find something like Waterville, touch it. So it comes up, right? The description comes up. Could be a restaurant, could be anything, could be a pin, could be just I put my finger on the map and put a pin there. Okay, and it'll pull up whatever it'll pull up, So you could save that pin And when you save it, it opens up your save list. You save it to a list. There's factory lists, that default lists that Google gives you. Starred places, want to go, favorites, travel plans. I think, and then you can create your own lists. Up here, you can add a new list. I just added a new list. You see this one? Can you read that? Racist, hateful places. And you can make the list private or public. And you can share a list. So I have lists for like my Washington, D.C. places. I've shared that many times with friends who want to go there and find some stuff. I have a New Orleans list. So you can create any kind of list you want. So undo that. If I leave that, so undo that. So anyhow, let's X out of there. So that's how you do your lists. So if you zoom into my map, I mean, zoom out, you know, I got stars everywhere, man. I think there's close to 3,000 on the map. You know, get over here. Pittsburgh's got a lot. DC's got a lot. New York City's got a bunch now. These are all places I've been usually. Not much. I got to add to Florida because I've been there. I got to add places. So I'll sit sometimes and just go through stuff and add stars to things and places I've been. I got quite a few here in the French Quarter. You know, and then you go out west, Texas, way over here in Texas, down here along the Rio Grande, way out here in West Texas, and then lots of stars in Colorado and all up and down the West Coast. Lots of yellow dots. California, I've been to 45 states, yes. Oh yeah, Chicago. When are you going? You said Friday. Do I have a Chicago list? Oh yeah, I've learned quite a few things in the last. I mean, I've gotten to Chicago on and off over the years, but never did a lot till 2 years ago. Really, I did a couple big trips and spent a few days there each time, passing through. So where are you guys staying? I'm in Cleveland, Pam. I've been to Idaho. I've only not been to, oh, you're in Boulder. Okay. Been to Boulder. I got good friends they're north of Denver. I've been all over Colorado. You going for a specific thing or just a quick getaway? I've got some videos on the channel in Chicago. You'd have to go back looking through them. Oh, you're staying at the Palmer House? I know the Palmer House. That's a nice hotel. So in 68, my father was I think he was an alternate delegate to the Democratic National Convention, which was pretty wild in Chicago that year. And we stayed in the Palmer House. Only North America, Pam. Carrie Underwood. Oh my, nice. Nice. Yes, gonna be North America. Palmer House, nice place. I support all people, CRISPR. Only hate evil people like Putin and Trump. KKK, Nazis, Patriot Front, Proud Boys. Yes, I have, Courtney. I might take a lot of water. Have you? So is this Windy City Smokeout? So is this in a big park, or is it at some arena, or I should say some outdoor field or something? You better have you looked at the requirements, and can you bring anything in, or do you have to buy water there? I always hide stuff when I bring it places. They don't check always that well. Okay. So I've got video of me riding the bicycle, or actually walking the whole Chicago River Walk from Wacker Drive all the way to the lake. Then I rented a bicycle, an e-bike out there by the marina. I rode north where the beaches are, north of the river, and then came back and did Navy Pier all the way out to the end and sat down next to Bob Newhart, and then rode the bike all the way back on the river walk back to the car. Malcolm, you can bring an empty water bottle. So they're supposed to have water? I hope so. Try and scooter or bike from the Palmer House to the United Center. Let me see that. I mean, Chicago's got really good public transit. Yeah, I have to see where that is. I can't think offhand without seeing a map. Slow map. Oh no, Chicago is not a driving city. Absolutely. You walk, you take public transit, or now, do a scooter or an e-bike, Let me see where that is on here versus where I've been a lot. That's west of town. Oh yeah, it's a couple miles from downtown. You're inside the loop at the Palmer House. What's this? Oh, okay, all right, cancel that. Palmer House. I'm gonna add, do I have it saved at all or not? No, I'll save it because I have stayed there. So I'm not lying. And then I want to add is it the Brubaker Hotel? Let's see if that still exists. I have to go upstairs and look it up then. No, that hotel. I just found the name of a hotel I was at for a convention in the 90s. Yeah, you want to do an e-bike, so you should try to as soon as you get there, you need to look up and see what, or before you get there this week, look up what e-bike companies have bikes in Chicago, and get the app loaded on your phone, get a credit card or debit card in there, and and then when you're done, you just park it decently, leave it out of the way of, other people, just somewhere not blocking traffic. And I am not a big scooter person. I like bicycles, so e-bikes are fun because you can pedal to make them go faster. Once you really get the hang of it, learn how it all operates. The biggest thing is making sure you got enough battery, but 3 miles is not much. Well, yeah, you'll be lucky because they're on the map, so it'll be a free for all when you leave. Getting there will be easier. Leaving, well, that's another thing. You know. I need to get back to doing stuff here. I was looking for this baseball cap I was using. I created a helmet camera using a baseball cap, and I can't find that cap now, which is, well, if you saw this place, you'd understand. It's amazing I can find anything. Different vendors. Oh, I got you. And then she's performing at that. Oh, okay. So it's like a big rib cook-off type thing, right? Oh, that'll be fun. Macy. Are you 12, Macy? Adults don't usually ask to be shouted out. Ahmed? No, I'm looking for a title for the truck. No, I still have some huge piles to go through. I've pretty much gone through 3 rooms upstairs. I do not think it's upstairs. If it's anywhere, it's on the first floor. And there's some big piles here. I mean, I'm bad. I'm very bad. Where'd Bandit go? You ever been to Chicago before? I've got a good friend who's from there now. I could ask her. I might ask her some questions for you. Oh, really, Mentor? It's a big city, Courtney. It does have big crime. Not everywhere. Big cities, like Cleveland, it's not dangerous everywhere. You got to keep your head on a swivel, pay attention to things. I'm going to ask my friend who's from Chicago. Um, let's see. Where's that? Oh, sorry. United Center is way out there. I'll ask her what she thinks if a bicycle, if like a specific street is a better choice to make to go east west. Because you're going to go through neighborhoods and you got to be very aware. Chicago neighborhoods can change, pretty fast, and you can be in a rough neighborhood. You might not want to do that. There's lots of neighborhoods. You can look up crime maps of Chicago and see where a lot of the crime happens. You can pull those things up. Not everywhere is dangerous. So let me ask while I'm thinking of it. She's a big time city girl. She knows Chicago. Let's see here. Gotta go here. Go here. Nope, new message. Hey Megan, comment. You're from Chicago, right? So, or Chicago. If you were at the Palmer House downtown and you were going out to the United Center for this big barbecue fest they're having this week, and would you be comfortable riding an e-bike through the city out to the west side there? Or is that something two girls shouldn't do and take another way? There we go. Jax, hello. Oh, we're chatting. I was asking somebody else a question for Courtney. She's there all the time. She goes back and forth between there all the time. But she's now living in Cleveland. No, they probably won't let you in with it. Or, some sort of spray, But I'd have to look at the map. I'd have to spend a few more minutes to figure it out if I think it's a safe area. But she'll just tell me without having to think about it. Um, Courtney, use what you got, right? Okay. Um, I forget. Are you on Twitter, Courtney? I could put you two together then. Um, or Instagram. I don't know if she's on Instagram or not. Did I just see the cat? Seeing things. Hey, Ginger. Send me a DM so I'll have it easy I can just share it with her, and I'm sure she'll chat with you about stuff, or maybe you guys could even just talk on the phone like real people. Much easier that way. I can't remember right now. I think so. Bunch of leftovers. Oh, okay. Well, for a long time on Twitter, I couldn't follow more people because I fixed it. Sorry, I touch that mute button all the time. You got to remember, there's about a couple second lag from what I see here to what when it gets to you guys. There's a couple second lag. Arlington Heights. I may have been through there. I spent a bunch of time up there. So I made a couple deliveries. One was at the Chicago Executive Airport, and the other was Minneapolis. So on both of those trips, I spent 2 or so days in Chicago, and really spent time learning some neighborhoods, driving through some neighborhoods. Um, let's see, Arlington Heights. Oh, that's way up there. Where is it? Where is it on the map here? Oh, come on. Stop moving around. So, so where's that Chicago Executive Airport again? That's the park. Oh, there's the Chicago Executive Airport. It's right east of you. Oh yes, it's a good one. That dude Marv was so high and drunk. Oh my gosh, yes, those were the best times. Hello from Argentina. I used to have a good follower from Argentina, Maria, and she was on Instagram, but she doesn't seem to be there anymore. I'm bummed. I can't find her anymore now. I should have got an email. We used to talk a lot. Yeah, the very end when he pulls the $5 bill out, I keep passing out, waking up. Um, um, so yeah, I made that delivery up there at the airport, and then I just started driving um, back in toward the city on what is that street again? I always forget. Is that Wisconsin? Milwaukee Avenue. And I was tired now. So I went into a park. I always would typically go find a park and find a spot where I can go sleep for a while. So I pulled into the park at what suburb is this here? What city? It's Glenview. The big parks they have it down on Milwaukee Avenue in Glenview. Uh, oh, Doc. Yeah, I guess there's times I can look like lots of different people. Yes, Doc. Um, Argentina. Yes. Don't you have like crazy high inflation? And then I met a guy who was at the skate park there with his kid, and I never figured out if the kid was a boy or a girl. Too young. He never used a name. I couldn't tell. The kid was flying around on his little tiny scooter on the skate park. And he told me, oh, you might like the Wicker Park neighborhood. So I went and spent about a day and a half in Wicker Park. That was a cool neighborhood. Ate there dinner, ate breakfast, walked on the 601, did all kinds of cool stuff in that neighborhood. Yes, Einstein too, yes. Um, That's a nice little park system, urban park system there. Lots of sports fields in that park is what it is, really. Nice Santa, maybe. Sorry, I'm still hungry. I've been munching for a while now. I need to get back to work. Muted? No. That's what happens. I don't like this mute switch uh, on the phone here because sometimes it screws it up. It doesn't come back. Leftovers, mostly Asian stir fry stuff. Can you hear me, Pam? You could try going away, closing YouTube, coming back. But usually, if I fix it, it's good for everyone. If the switch works. Okay, we don't use those words here. We don't use those kind of words here. Any way that you spell them, we don't use them. Yeah, I jumped on that person too, Putty Cat. Ahmed. Racial slur words that we don't approve of, any kind of stuff like that. Sexual words. Doesn't matter. We are the moderators and you're just here. Sometimes you can't see the stuff because YouTube blocks it and we have to look at it. And I won't repeat the words. No. Was an electrician most of my life. Mostly did alarm systems, but I've done everything. Any kind of piece of wire you can imagine, from a doorbell up to 480 volts. Any kind of technology, alarms, computer system, cabling, telephone systems, you name it, everything. Audio systems. I've worked on it, done some of it. Building maintenance. I've done a lot of things. Because they don't know what else to do with their lives. They're just juveniles. Either they're 12-year-olds or they're just juvenile adults, just punks, you know. Lots of Ethernet. Oh, yeah. I eat slow. I talk. I do things on the other phone. I get lost. I come back. I go, oh, there's still food here. Oh, okay. The light. Demogorgon. Layla. Oh my. Yeah, I do. I can walk back into buildings I've not even been in houses 30 years, and I could say, "Oh yeah, we hid those wires right here." I don't forget. I have a very visual mind. Probably. I always remember everywhere I've been. At the worst, I need a little refresher, like looking at a map or something. Go, oh yeah, I've been there. Nothing really, just whatever's on. I don't even know what's on because I haven't really been paying attention. Oh yeah, it's the show Scorpion. The last episode I was just watching of time is it? Whatever the last Star Trek was lame. Wasn't interested in that one.
Dead for 18 hours, 49 minutes, 13 seconds. Congratulations, Mr. Neelix. You've just set a new world record.
Thank you, Putty Cat. Bad with directions. Yeah, see, you can spin me around and I'll point north. You know, um, message held for review. Oh, somebody else read it faster than I saw. Thank you, Macy. No Republicans right now. I don't know. Raven. I believe religions are pretty evil. All right, that gets you. You can't keep repeating stuff here. I don't care what it is. We don't tolerate that. Wolf girl. Oh. That's the last piece of chicken. Elijah. I was born in 1592. Hunter. Kennedy? He's an idiot. No, he's got brain damage. Mechanique. Okay. That's right, AJ. Oh, I don't know their names. Ninja Turtle names. Oh, I can kind of see a couple of them. I can't think of their names. One started with a D. I can't think of their names. I never really was that into them. All right, Elijah. Donatello, yes. Okay. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, yes. I haven't heard those names in a long time. Pop-Tarts. I have a friend who still eats those things. I find them pretty disgusting. There's much better stuff out there to snack on. Thank you, Mechanic.
If you're feeling up to it. Well, I'm up to anything at this point. I've been resting for 2 days straight, and resting makes me feel, well, restless.
I've programmed the simulation to start when we found the proto-matter. Why don't you monitor the containment field readings?
Gladly.
Computer, display shuttle crew, excluding myself, and begin program.
There's a concentration of proto-matter directly ahead.
Hunter? No, I don't think so. Place is too messy. Thank you. I'm trying to have a good week. Pam? Oh, that's Bandit. I'm single other than my supervisor. Well, I don't admire misogynist, grifting thieves. I can tell you that. It doesn't matter. Why would you vote for that punk? Thank you, Barney. Just taking a break from some work. Got to get back to it. Raylene, oh, this is just ignorant internet chatter. This is normal. People don't know how to communicate, or they're 12 years old and none of this matters to them, or they're just juvenile adults or whatever. you know, stuck in their basement. I don't know. They wouldn't do this in public, but they'll do it here. Well, some of them might do it in public. I'm ignorant. You've been here for a few minutes and you're already judging me. That's awesome. I've got friends. All right, I need to get back to some sorting and cleaning and loading the truck up. Where'd my toothpick go? Oh. All right. I wish I could get help too, Raylene. All right, I'm going to hang up, folks. Be nice, be kind. Everyone has a right to exist. It's not for you to judge them. Check your smoke alarms. Out. Thanks for coming.